This is 2018 past paper about distance versus time graph. Okay, distance versus time graph. Okay. There are 4 questions. Okay, first of all, before starting this question, we have to analyze what is happening in this picture. Okay, by looking at that, you can see there is a slope here. There's a straight line. Okay, then there is another slope. Okay, here you can see in this slope, he traveled 6 kilometers within 30 minutes, and for next 20 minutes he is in break. Within next 20 minutes he traveled for 6 kilometers. Okay, by looking at this picture, you have to take these conclusions. Okay, then we will start to do this question. For how long did the student stop in between? Stop in between. Here he has a speed, here he stopped, and another speed. Okay, how much time? How long did the student stop in between? So in this time, okay, here you can see the time is increasing, but the distance does not increase. So he is in break for 20 minutes. Your answer should be 20 minutes. Okay. Next question. Find speed at which he traveled during initial 30 minutes in kilometer per hour. Okay. They are asking what is the speed in here. Okay. Within first 30 minutes. Okay. This is the region. This is the region. In this region, we have to find the speed. Okay. I'll take this and this. Okay. To find speed, distance should be divided by time. Distance divided by time. Distance he traveled within this time, that is 60 kilometer. Time is represented in minutes. So 30 minutes means that is 0.5 hours. 0.5 hours. So 6 divided by 0.5 will give you 12 kilometer per hours. Okay, 12 kilometer per hours is the speed in his initial 30 minutes of his journey. Okay, what's our next question? Let's check. What multiple of the speed at which he traveled the initial 30 minutes is the speed at which he traveled in final 2 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah. They are asking the relationship between his initial speed and final speed. Okay, initial speed and final speed. Okay, let's discuss. We found his initial speed already. No, don't worry about it. We have to find his final speed. For that, here you have to think another important thing. Okay, you have to consider about only this triangle. You should only consider about this triangle. Okay, because he already traveled until 6 kilometers. Okay, until 6 kilometers. Then after, within this time, he just traveled 6 kilometers. Just look at this vertical displacement. Vertical displacement in this diagram. So that is from 6 to 12. So he traveled 6 kilometers. Within the time is 70. From 50 to 70, it means it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes. This is the exact question we discussed earlier. Okay, we have to find how much he traveled within this time. Okay, he already traveled 6 kilometers now. From 6 to 12, only he traveled. So this distance is 6 kilometers within 20 minutes. To find his speed in this orange color region, in the final region, speed, distance upon time. Distance he traveled, that is 6 kilometers, should be divided by the time. Okay, time it took is 20 minutes. Okay, how can we write 20 minutes in hours? 20 should be divided by 60. So 20 upon 60, because in 1 hour 60 minutes. So 20 upon 60 means 1 upon 3 hours. So 6 should be divided by 1 upon 3 hours. Then 6 kilometer division. I'll write the division like here. 1 upon 3 hour. Yeah, then division will become multiplication. 6 kilometers should be multiplied with 3. Okay, 3 upon 1 hour. 3 upon 1 hour. When you multiply, you will receive your answer as 18 kilometer per hour. 18 kilometer per hour. Here, what happened in this region? I'll repeat once more. 6 should be divided by the time in hours. Because we cannot find time in kilometer per minutes, it should be in standard unit kilometer per hour. So hours means 20 minutes is 1 upon 3 hours. So this division represented like this. 6 divided by 1 upon 3 hours equals to 6 kilometer. Then division became multiplication. So we have to write its reciprocal. Upright down. Okay, upside down. So 3 upon 1 hour. So it will be give you 18 kilometer per hour. 18 kilometer per hour. But this is not the exact question. What multiple of speed at which he traveled in initial 30 minutes? Okay. Is the speed at which he traveled for final 20 minutes. Okay. What multiple? Okay. They are asking about the relationship between these two speeds. This is the blue color one. Here you can see this is 12 kilometer per hour. Here we found it as 18 kilometer per hour. Okay, they are asking what multiple. Okay, what multiple? To find at what multiple. What multiple of speed at which he traveled initial 30 minutes is the speed at which he traveled in last 20 minutes. Okay, we have to represent it as a multiple. So 18 is the final speed. Okay, 18 is the final speed, final region speed. It should be divided by, I'll write here, okay, 18 kilometer per hour should be divided by 12 kilometer per hour. This is the initial speed within first 30 minutes. First 30 minutes. Then we'll find the multiple. Okay, that is in a fraction or sometimes it can be a decimal, sometimes it can be a fraction, sometimes it can be an integer. Okay, here when you simplify 18 upon 12 means when we simplify by this by using number 6, 2 upon 3. So what multiple? Okay, what multiple of speed? That is, okay, that is 3 upon 2. But multiple of speed at which he traveled for initial 30 minutes is the speed at which he traveled for last 20 minutes. Okay, last 20 minutes speed is 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2 means 1 and half. 1 and half. 3 upon 2 or 1 and half. You can write any of these answers. Both are correct. This is the multiple. This is the multiple. 18 should be divided by the 12. So that will give you 3 upon 2. That is 1 and half. The multiple is 3 upon 2. Okay. Then the final question. If he traveled the whole speed without stopping. Okay, without stopping means here he stopped. No, in between he take a rest. That means he stopped that vehicle. So he traveled the whole distance without stopping in the same speed at which traveled in 30 minutes. Relevant graph. Okay, we have to try. If he ride, okay, I'll raise the remaining data. If we travel with this same speed, okay, with the same speed like this, okay, same speed like this. If he travel whole distance without stopping in the same speed at which he traveled in the initial 30 minutes, okay, this is the speed in initial 30 minutes, okay, this is the speed in initial 30 minutes. If he travel without stopping, if he stopped, this graph become flat, okay, without stopping he was travel. We have to think another instance, okay, without stopping. Okay, in the same graph, we are going to draw another graph. Draw the relevant graph on this figure itself. Okay, without stopping. If he travel the total distance without stopping, this is going to be his graph. Okay, I didn't do anything. This is his already slope that was given. I just extended that slope. I just extended that slope. In this case, how many minutes earlier would student be able to complete the journey? Okay, if he ride without taking a break, okay, in case how many minutes earlier, okay, how many minutes earlier he will reach that destination. Okay, if he travel with the same speed as the first 30 minutes, he will finish the total, okay, he will finish the total distance within 60 minutes. Here you can see, according to this slope, you can see this is the slope what I did here. Okay, if his 30 minutes speed was extended, This is the way his journey will become. Okay, so in this speed, if he travel in this speed, he will reach his destination within 60 minutes. Within 60 minutes. That is the question. How many minutes earlier would the student be able to complete the journey? That is only 10 minutes. Okay, only 10 minutes. 10 minutes earlier he can finish his journey, because if he stopped in between, then after he traveled 18 kilometer per hour, it took 70 minutes. But if he travel with the same speed as the initial one, he will reach within 60 minutes. So the extra time, that is 10 minutes. This is the answer for this question. Okay. In the same graph, the question is asking, draw the relevant graph on this figure itself. So you should draw a graph, then you should find the time difference between the journey patterns. Okay, that's all for this question.